Okay, back for another Amonkhet draft. I don't think the Dread Wanderer in Limited is good enough to first pick. I've only played with it once, and yeah, it's an aggressive card, but it seems more like a constructed card. I would say that both On-Crop Crasher and Exemplar strength are quite good. Um, my feeling is probably that I was about to say that On-Crop Crasher might be more narrow than Exemplar. On-Crop Crasher is, of course, in red, which I think is better than green, but I'm not even sure that it is more narrow. Um, I'm going to take the Exemplar. My feeling is that the Exemplar lends itself better to a few decks. I really don't know if that's true. I'm not sure what I should have done there. So here we have, let's see, Dusk to Dawn, which is not great with Exemplar strength. I mean, Wraths are often good, but this does need to go in a somewhat specific deck to make both halves worth it. I would say that Binding Mummy, Compulsory Rest are pretty good, and Magma Spray is pretty good. So, I'm going to be passing several good white cards regardless of what I do here. So that means that I'm somewhat tempted to take Magma Spray. Of course, I did just also pass on Crop Crasher. But I guess this does signal that the person to let's see, they took an uncommon, so probably like a I'm gonna take the Magma Spray. Okay. So let's see. Good cards here. Destined to Lead is quite good. And I would say that Cartouche of Knowledge is quite good. I would say that it looks like maybe black is. I don't know. Wasteland Scorpion is also a good black card, so that kind of suggests that maybe it's open a little. I'd say it's probably better than blue, although blue can go fine with either of these colors. And like Seeker of Insight is also a pretty good card. So I think it's between Cartouche and Destined to Lead. And I think that Destined to Lead is better. So I'll go ahead and take it, but gosh, there's been a lot of Curse of Knowledge or Cartouche of Knowledge. I think I will take it here. This is indicating to me that blue is probably open. And then like Essence Scatter comes. I like Wayward Servant, but this doesn't look to be Wayward Servant. So yeah, I guess I'll try to move in on blue here. So here's some stuff. Weaver of Currents, pretty good. Seeker of Insight Shimmer Skill, also pretty good. I think that the Weaver is better than these two, and so I'm going to take it, even though it does kind of... Gosh, blue is definitely open. So now it's Censor Essence Scatter. I'm going to take this Censor. And then here, if we're looking at like blue-green ramp, Vitalist is totally acceptable. Wasteland Scorpion's also pretty good, but Vitalist seems more on theme here. Winds of Rebuke and Wonder in Death, both reasonable. Wonder in Death is a better card for sure. But I guess I'll take the Winds, just because I'm probably more likely to play it. So far this is pretty low curve. If I do want to be some type of blue-green ramp, I need some stuff to ramp to. I guess I'll take the Evolving Wilds to try to stay open, in case I open something really cool. Floodwaters is totally I guess Cultivator is strictly possible to play if I need to splash. Now I have like kind of two fixers, almost three. I mean, I'd rather not play the cheetah. So I would not say that I'm locked into green here at all. I think that I probably am blue. Another Wayward Servant, huh? So this isn't a great pack, to be honest. Probably one of the better cards here is actually like Magma Spray. Another Wayward Servant is good. Devoted Cropmate, I don't think I'm really in the market for. I actually do like Throne of the God Pharaoh, but this deck is not going to be that great at that. Binding Mummy, Cursed Minotaur are both pretty good. Wasteland Scorpion's pretty good. I think in the end this comes down to like Magma Spray or Wasteland Scorpion, depending on which one I think I'm more likely to play. I think I'll take the Magma Spray since I already have one. Huh. So like Splendid Agony, pretty solid. Edifice of Authority is also pretty solid, and then Hieroglyphic is also totally fine. The Edifice kind of goes anywhere, and if I'm ramping, that's probably a decent card. So I think I'll take it just to be non-committal. Ooh, Bounty of the Luxa. However, the problem, of course, is that it's sitting here with an Angler Drake. What are the odds that we wheel Bounty of the Luxa? I've never played with it, and I kind of want to. The thing is that we don't really have anything to ramp into right now. And it's strictly possible, because this is a gold card, that I might wheel it. I think I just take the Angler Drake. Don't know if that's right. Greater Sandworm's probably... Yeah, Greater Sandworm's what I want here. So, how's Seeker of Insight look here? Okay. It's not like at its absolute best or anything, but I'd say it's reasonable. Another Essence Scatter. Shed Weakness is also a totally fine trick, and I do like Shadow Storm, but this isn't Shadow Storm. So let's just take another Essence Scatter. It does seem that blue is open. The other thing about Angler Drake is I'm still not completely sure that I'm green. So like if I shifted into like blue-red spells or something, then this leaves me more able to do that. Because the screen isn't like incredible. Okay, Commit to Memory is pretty good. Okay, so Commit to Memory and Spring to Mind are both pretty good, I would say. Spring to Mind is, of course, good if I decide that I need to play a third color. Commit to Memory is just good. And also doesn't lock me further into green in case I open something really cool in the third pack. So I think I'll go ahead and take that. Secret of Insight's looking a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now? That's not bad. I would totally play a Spring to Mind, though. I don't remember what pack Bounty of the Luxa was in. That's unfortunate. Was it my second pick? I think so. So I would get it back with 9 cards missing. Cancel's reasonable. Gift of Paradise is reasonable. Gift of Paradise does make it easier to splash. It also ramps me into the things that I don't really have to ramp into. Cancel's decent, but I do already have 3 counter spells, so I think I'll just take the gift right now. I think this is Crab or Wrappings. Dude, does slow things down. Wrappings is a little more versatile, and I guess it also like triggers Seeker of Insight. Oh, Illumination coming back's not bad. I might want to haze against somebody. Oracle's not terrible. Okay. Not getting Luxa back. I kind of wanted to play with the card, but I do think that was the right pick. I don't know, honestly. The card reads pretty good, but it's the type of card that I wouldn't be shocked if it either performed significantly better or significantly worse than it reads. Just because it's a weird card. Okay, so here we're taking... Gosh, I would not say that any of this is opening something great. I mean, I would say that this card is pretty good. I might even say this card is just great. But I can't play it. So we have, like, what? In color... I guess another Evolving Wilds or a Hieroglyphic? The Hieroglyphic wheeled last time, though. I guess Zenith Seeker is fine-ish. I think I'm just going to take the Evolving Wilds. I might get past something cool and want it. So we have Weaver and we have even Initiate. I think I just need the Initiate at this point, though. The Initiate's pretty solid. Strictly possible I could wheel the Weaver. Ooh. Shit. Keeps coming up when there are just better cards. I think I just am interested in taking it, honestly, to see how it is. I know it's not going to wheel because the last one didn't. Lake Claim is very good, but... Okay, so here we probably just take, like, Hooded Brawler is pretty reasonable, but not exciting. Another Sensor, Trialist Solid, gosh. White has some good stuff going around. Is it possible that I would want to splash Trialist Solidarity? I have 11 creatures, and some of them suck. I don't think so. So we have Sensor and we have Shimmer Scale. I think I actually probably want Shimmer Scale here, just because I already have 3. See, like, Decimator Beetle is the type of thing that I might actually splash. Yeah, I will in fact do that. Was there anything else black? Yeah, and that also means Destined Elite can come in, which is a pretty good card. So yeah, I'll take some type of Simic Splash black. I don't think I even need to play this for the splash, since I have 2 Evolvings. The Vitalist doesn't help with that. Interesting. I don't think I need 2 Sensors. So I think I'm looking at either the Hieroglyphic or like Wasteland Scorpion, because now I'm like splashing black and it's a good card and then I can cycle it. But I think if I'm doing that, I might as well just take the Illumination. Another Initiate, for sure. So this is actually kind of shaped up nicely. Do I just take the Zenith Seeker anyway? Because I don't think I need 3 Illuminations. I think I do, just to give me some choices. I don't really want any of this. Ooh. Where'd it go? Ooh, cancel. Playable here. I don't have one of these, right? I don't think so. Where did... I put it in a main deck, right? By accident? Where did the scribe end up? Oh, there. Okay, I guess I clicked the right thing. Okay, so... This deck has... what? A decent amount of cycling. And then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 rampers as well. Interesting. All this counter magic is probably actually fine. I don't think I main deck the cancel. I don't think I actually main deck the wrappings either. The rest of this is probably okay-ish. So how many lands do I want to play in this? How many cyclers do I have in right now? One. This draws. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a ton, actually. I have a decent amount of draw, I guess, but not a ton. So I probably want to play something like probably 16 lands here. So I need to cut 3 cards. Probably don't need the Naga Oracle. I'd rather not need the Zenith Seeker. I just don't want my creature count to get too low. I don't... Actually, Pouncing Cheetah with all of this counter magic is probably actually okay. Cut 1 more for 16 lands. Inside Hooded Brawler, Pouncing Cheetah. Destined to lead. Maybe I don't need to main deck the Winds. I think it's the Winds or the Cheetah, and I think maybe my creature count might be getting a bit low to be running like Cartouche. I think this looks reasonable. Then we play both Evolvings. How many black sources do we need? This is something you probably want to play late-ish, and this can't be played that early anyway. And for free, I already have, what, 1, 2, 3 sources of anything? Double doesn't matter here, so yeah, that looks right. 3 sources of anything, so 4, because I have to have the basic land. That's probably actually enough to play the Decimator, honestly. So that would be 1 swamp, and then they say 5, 8? That doesn't sound right. Six, 7? Hitting this is important if I want to count it for fixing. And so that's like 9 sources of blue, and 9 sources of... Sorry, 9 sources of green, and then 9 sources of blue with the Gift of Paradise. Oh, I do have more early blue plays. No, I think that it's important to be able to hit the gift if I need to. I think I run it like that. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So as far as sideboard tech goes, I have some Winds of Rebuke, I have a Cancel, and I have Haze of Pollen, essentially. Oh, I guess I also have Illusory Wrappings. So I guess I would say I have like a medium sideboard here. I will play first. Yeah, this looks okay. Not amazing, but good. I'm not going to cycle the Censor. And I'd like to try to catch something here. No? I guess I'm not under any pressure, so... Oh, cool. That's actually good. Here. So I'll try to censor something. If I can't, I can play Pouncing Cheetah. What is this? Weaver of Currents. Yeah, that's going to get countered. Okay. So now I have the option to like hold commit. It actually seems pretty decent. And then play Pouncing Cheetah after if I need to. Sultai ramp matchup, apparently. Pitiless, huh? I actually think that's fine. I'd rather save the commit. And flash my creature in. Because I can cartouche it. Okay. Let's attack. And let's Gift of Paradise. It's just one of the forests, it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's say this is going pretty well. I have like Angler Drake now if I need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could Angler Drake. Or I could try to leave up Commit. The nice thing about Commit though is, ooh, what's this? Spidery Grasp. So, now we commit this. And that's pretty sick. Go ahead. Honored Hydra. Okay. Do I cycle this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to be casting Angler Drake if I don't get something. So I think I do, actually. Because I'm not going to have time to cast it for real anytime soon. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just go to attack. And then Angler Drake puts him lethal in the air. Okay. That went nicely. So he has big creatures that he's ramping to. That means probably Cancel probably goes up in value. Winds of Rebuke might go up in value. Illusory Wrappings might go up in value. Is there anything I'd want to pull out? I'm tempted to say maybe pull out Essence Scatter, Censor. Censor's going to be worse against him, I would say, probably. But I don't think it's bad enough to actually, like, cut it. Edifice is going to be pretty good. Maybe I don't need both hieroglyphics against him. I'll believe that. So let's say I cut that and bring in, still have a decent amount of counter magic, so I think the right choice is probably just to bring in the Illusory Wrapping, since that can deal with something after the fact. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Yeah, this is a turn 2 Exemplar. It's not bad. Okay, now my problems are gone, basically. Essence Scatter. No. Okay. So I can just curve into Hooded Brawler here, curve into Even Initiate. Try the Strength. Okay. Then I won't be curving into Hooded Brawler. Unless I can. Do I just want to trade this? I'm trading up. I gain a life. I mean, I don't really want to Wrappings it, so sure. And maybe he'll think I have a trick, or maybe he doesn't even want to trade. he does want to trade. And that's actually wise. The Exemplar can get pretty out of hand. Okay. Also, if the creature sticks around, it makes it easier for him to, like, cartouche. And play the trial back sooner. I will be playing a 4-drop this turn. So no Evolving Wilds. Let's go ahead and exert. And play out my Avian Initiate. So next turn, if I want, I can play the Island, Illusory Wrappings, and Vitalist. Or I can play the Vitalist Evolving Wilds to thin. Attack, huh? Attacking with your Weaver is probably not what you want to be doing with the Weaver. Another Weaver, okay. So I will be doing the Evolving Wilds plan. Okay, let's just go ahead and crack this. Go get my Swamp. Play the Vitalist. Go. I was about to say he's a bit constrained on mana, but he's not. Okay, Stinging Shot kills that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can Embalm it next turn. If I want. And I think I probably do, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's just attack with Hooded Brawler. And Embalm this. Okay. Censor is not going to be great against him. Anymore. I mean, if he keeps tapping those. If he doesn't, I guess it's fine. But I'm tempted to cycle it. Another Initiate. That's not bad. So, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 if I play this. So I could, like, Wrappings the Hippo. 5, 6, 7, 8. He goes to... So if I full attack right now, he actually has to block. But he can just eat the Vitalist. That's not great. Next turn, if I do nothing, I'll be taking 7 to 4. That's probably not acceptable. I think I want to play the land, even Initiate, Illusory Wrappings, and I think we attack, exert, and wait, I have to tap everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have to tap everything. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Okay, so this guy exerts, this guy attacks. Would you like to go to 1? Presumably not. Okay, good. So now I don't have to Illusory Wrappings. So I can play the Evolving now. Just go ahead and crack this so I can't forget Godot Forest. Okay, go ahead. So I have lethal in the air. Okay. He agrees. Not bad. This deck actually seems decent. I won't say it's like great, but it seems like a pretty decent blue-green ramp-ish deck. Not really winning from the ramp, though. I'm winning more like a mid-range deck with counters. Okay. I will. This hand is not keepable. I'm on the play. Yeah, this hand is not keepable. This hand is acceptable. That's pretty good. Okay. If I evolve in this turn, though, I don't even want to evolve in this turn. I want to cycle. And then I can evolve in next turn. Okay, cycle please. Yep. Brawler, huh? So yeah, this is what I want to do. This gets swamp. Go ahead. So, the question then becomes, next turn do I want to play Brawler? Or I want to play Weaver? And I think the answer is actually just Brawler. Especially seeing this, they're probably Removal Light. Sometimes when I get compulsory rested, I'd obviously rather it be the Weaver. But initiate, okay. So I think what I want to do here is what? I have some choices. I can Cartouche swing for 4. I could Edifice, keep him from... I don't want to trade, though. And if I do that, I can't really attack. I could also just play the Initiate. I think I do want the Cartouche. Let's see what I get. Okay. And now I can swing in the air. I don't get to use much of my mana, which is unfortunate, but... Gift of Paradise isn't that scary. Compulsory Rest. A little bit irritating. Okay. I think we might just play Initiate. So, interestingly, I do have some options with commit. Like, I can commit the compulsory rest and get some surprise damage in, so I don't think I want to sack him unless I really have a need to. Is Censor useful at this point? Meh? Hooded Brawler, okay. Presumably swing here. Yep, I think I need to play Edifice at this point. I can leave up Censor for a little bit, not too long. Okay. Yeah, what is this? Mighty Leap is something I can censor. Okay. Doesn't mean I can't Edifice, but okay. I can Edifice keep up commit next turn if I want. Seems alright. I'm at 8. Feeling a little bit worried. I'm obviously attacking, right? Maybe I just end up trading the Weaver for like the first half of Unwavering. It's possible. Attack here. I think I do. So I think I don't hold commit. I think I do this. Now I can trade here and I edifice the Hooded Brawler. So he can't exert it. Hooded Brawler cannot attack, please. Okay. I do block now because I'm getting low. Cool. And then do you just immediately embalm it, or you have something else? This is something bigger. Sandworm Convergence, huh? Okay. I wouldn't say that's amazing for me. Huh. I would like to commit to memory that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think what we do is we go ahead and commit it. My hand is now empty. Okay. This is a little bit of a risk in case he has draw. To try to get in this extra 3 damage. So I might end up regretting that, but we'll see. It's at 10. So now I'm going to edifice the worm. He'd have to be able to do a lot to actually punish me for that. And at this point, I probably do just sack the Brawler. Okay. Let's go ahead and sack this. I might not get another chance. Okay. Huh. Well, the problem, of course, is I pretty much have to memory here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then take 6 damage. I'd love to Floodwaters. It's also quite good right now, but I think I have to leave the Initiate back to block now. I pretty much have to memory. Yeah. Okay, that is not a bad hand. So if I can stall a little longer, I might be okay. Floodwaters coming back is pretty good. That makes me dead. Okay. Whew. Close, I would say. Because as soon as I could Angler Drake to kill the worm token, I think I was probably in pretty good shape. I would say that the value of cancel goes up. And I pull maybe one of the Illuminations. Is it possible I want another Winds of Rebuke? Or I guess a first Winds of Rebuke? because it's another way to bounce sandworm conversions. He didn't really have any removal, right? I guess he had Mighty Leap. He also had Stinging Shot, actually, but that doesn't help. Destin doesn't help. So I think I'll like take out Winds of Rebuke, or put in Winds of Rebuke, take out Destin to lead against him. I will play first. This hand is fine. Actually, it's pretty good. I'll say this hand is good. Not going to cycle the sensor. I don't think. Huh. Does that change my mind? Because I'm going to curve, hopefully. I think I actually should cycle it to try to ensure that I can curve properly. Because like my curve will get screwed up if I don't hit the Gifts of Paradise, and I don't really want to take a turn to do it, to like cycle this later. Okay. Now I need a land. Didn't get it. I guess I will Winds of Rebuke my own thing at the end of turn if I don't get anything better. Okay. It's not great for me. Four, 5. So do I Winds of Rebuke my own thing, or do I Winds of Rebuke his thing? I think the answer is his thing. Because at this point, the Exemplar is not that great on the board. Okay. I don't think I actually do get black here. I think I just get blue. Okay. I think that slows things down nicely. And then I can sack the Exemplar. He doesn't want to replay it. Probably because he wants to embalm the cat again. Okay. Sack this. Okay. I think I have to Gifts of Paradise here, or I'm just going to be in trouble instead of holding cancel. I know he's going to play the Defiant Great Maul. But 1, 2, 3, 4. If I draw a land, I can play Decimator, which stacks up pretty good. He played nothing. He played nothing. 3 cost instant? Well, I guess theoretically he could be holding a Essence Scatter, but that seems really unlikely. So... Okay. What is this? He just really wanted to put a brick counter on it? Really? So drawing a land would be pretty sick, because then I could Angler Drake what I assume is going to be the Defiant Great Maul. No, this is something more? No, he just wanted the brick counter on there. Okay. He just has 3. I think that means I need to start he's trying so hard to rush out the. Oh, he played an Omori Kudu, huh? Okay. I think this means I start holding cancel because I think he's attempting to rush out Sandworm Convergence. So that means I actually have 3 mana to work with. Not as nice. Okay, so we swing with Decimator, obviously. Okay, remove a 1/1 from target creature you control and put a 1/1 on up to... Okay, so choose target creature I control, choose target creature they control, do it. Okay, they actually make it to where it's pretty hard to mess that up. Okay. Now they're at, this is like yeah, like a Gilded Lotus. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They actually could play an 8 next turn. So I think I don't do anything. Because I think it's going to be Sandworm Convergence. Otherwise, I don't think they would have tried to rush this Pyramid out as much as they did. Okay. Not yet. They didn't play a land, right? No. Okay, so they must be setting up for it next turn then. And they needed this to be able to do it next turn. So you have like 5 mana available. It's actually quite a lot. But if this is just like a Defiant Great Maw or something, then Supply Caravan. Okay. So if we attack, we put the counter here. No, we put the counter here. He chomps, I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay, he doesn't chomp. I say go. Decimator is pretty good. Okay. Defiant Great Maw. Okay. Initiate. Okay. This is becoming an issue. Maybe he just doesn't want to play into my open mana. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana, so I only have 3 to work with if I want to hold cancel up. I can hold cancel and Essence Scatter. Plus, I'm just not really getting anywhere. Maybe I have to hang back this turn? Maybe I need to like cycle Shimmer Scale? Because I can almost cast Aven Initiate and hold cancel, and that's really what I want to do, I think. Maybe I cycle Shimmer Scale now? That means I don't have Essence Scatter and cancel. Yeah, I think I just do nothing. I'm getting a little bit worried, though. What do you have to do right now? Oh, cycle something. Okay. So you actually did have the land. What is going on? Okay. Do you have Mighty Leap? You could have Mighty Leap. So I guess we block here to play around Mighty Leap. Shed Weakness, huh? Huh. Can I afford to pitch my cancel on that? I think I might have to. I really need this Decimator Beetle alive. He has 2 cards in hand. 2, 3, that leaves 3, so I could also cancel, or Essence Scatter or something. I could also try to cycle into, like, what? Winds of Rebuke? That's unlikely. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can actually play it this turn. What do I do? Okay, I think I cycle. That doesn't do anything. Okay, I guess I'm gonna let it die. Him dropping a Sandworm Convergence would just kill me right here. If I don't keep the cancel. Alright. He probably doesn't even have it, does he? Okay. I'm like gonna die. I don't think he has it. I think he would have played it there. Okay, how much is he swinging for next turn? 3, 7, 10, 13, 14. If I block here, I just said 14, right? Then he's at 10. So I have to block 2 creatures. Or I'm dead. So that essentially means I have to play Angler Drake. Because that's really the only way I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaves up 1 mana, which I can't do anything with. Shit. I should have Essence Scattered this. That was an error. Okay, this is going to bounce Defiant Great Maw, I think. Yeah. So if you have Sandworm Convergence, then you've got it. Counter shield is down. That I also scoop too. Okay, dang it. So it actually wouldn't have mattered if I had countered this. I would have like blocked here. He can also injure. Yeah, it wouldn't have actually mattered. But that was a mistake. There's no way I can say it wasn't. Good deck. Maybe I was overly afraid of Sandworm Convergence? I'm not sure. He ramped so hard, I thought that he must be trying to rush out an early Convergence, but then he just didn't. And then he was able to advance his board state while I'm holding up a counter. And I didn't really have enough mana to do anything else, and so I was wasting a ton of mana a turn. Okay. Yeah, this hand is acceptable. And I'm on the draw? Okay, it's very acceptable on the draw. think I just go ahead and get the swamp. Okay, then I hold Essence Scatter. Do need a creature of some type. Okay, of all the things that you could have played right now, that isn't the scariest. Okay. I have the option to like cycle Sandworm or cycle Floodwaters if I'd like. Yeah, I'll just counter that. Not the best target, but I don't really want to lose the card. And okay, it's reasonable against the current board. What is this? Ronus's Monument. Okay. Am I stupid? Oh, it has Menace. So yeah, a little bit. What do I do here? I could hold commit if I wanted. I could Cartouche the Seeker and try to draw into another 2-drop. I think I hold commit, honestly. Because I assume that he's probably going to like play some stupid creature and try to like get some value off Ronus's Monument, and I can commit it. Not the monument, the creature. Like he drops a 4-drop here, hastes it. I also have the option to double cycle since that didn't happen. Okay. I will block here when I'm holding tricks. I'm also holding Destined, if that ends up mattering. Pursue Glory. I think I've run out Destined here. I still kill this. Yeah, let's just Destined the Seeker. And then I can still cycle the Floodwaters. Okay. And I can loot. Discard. Huh. Maybe commit to memory? In this matchup? Yeah, I think so, probably. And I think we go ahead and cycle Floodwaters as well. Okay. So here I think we're just going to play the Initiate and say go. Have you cycle or discard, huh? Okay, that's unfortunate. Now he swings here. I take another one. And draw Hieroglyphic. Okay, so now I have like Cartouche and Vitalist if I would like. And I would say. Cartouche draws a land. Now we can play this instead. I do have the option to loot, but I don't think I do. I think I'd rather have the blocker for this Menace idiot. So I can actually play Greater Sandworm next turn. It's pretty cool. That might be just the shot in the arm this deck needs right now. True Heart Twins, okay. Well, I'm obviously not blocking. I need the Weaver of Currents. Okay. Now we just play this. Okay. And say go. I guess maybe I could have attacked with the Seeker, since it's not going to block here. It can't block here by itself. I guess this gives me the option to... But the odds that I want to block this instead of this with the Sandworm seem low. What do you do? No attacks would be cool. Can I fade some attacks? I cannot fade the attacks. Huh. Okay. You could have Electrify for the Sandworm, I guess. I could also just take the 4 and kill the Flame Blade right now. Take 4, go to 5. Yeah, okay. I think that's safer. Now if he has Electrify, it doesn't really matter. He has something. It was Supernatural Stamina. That actually wouldn't have done it. Okay. Do you have Trial of Zeal? You have Fling. Okay. Okay. So, what is good against him? Well, I'm going to say Winds of Rebuke might be better than normal. Edifice of Authority is probably worse than normal. Commit to Memory is probably not insane. I guess it's not bad against Fling, but yeah, let's cut Edifice of Authority, bring in a Winds of Rebuke. I don't know that I want the other Winds of Rebuke, though. Maybe it's better than another Hieroglyphic. Yeah, okay. I think I'll run it that way. I would. This hand is mediocre. But probably it would be dumb to mull it. I do have some life gain. I have a Paradise coming down, so I think I just get the second island. I don't think I need the black, and it's possible that I might need double blue and not draw it naturally. Okay. Paradise. The ramp doesn't line up amazingly or anything. I'll have 5 next turn, and I can't really do anything with 5. So, whatever. Huh. That's a little scary. Okay, so I still have 5, and I still can't do anything with that. Okay. So we just have to play this. And say go. I have no other play. What are the odds that I want to try to block this? I do have Angler Drake next turn. And I'd rather do that when I have Cartouche up. Or, sorry, when I have Winds of Rebuke up. Huh. What do I discard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't discard the land, I don't discard the Angler Drake. So it's one of these. The Cartouche is probably maybe at its worst here. Yeah, I think it's the Cartouche. Both my creatures are flyers. So it's really just like a cantrip and +1/+1. I say that like that's terrible, of course, but this lets me ruin his combat tricks, which is kind of nice. I think he probably meant to haste that, but didn't. Okay. So he's probably going to replay it and rehaste it. I think I go ahead and attack here, because I can't really block profitably anywhere. And I'm not going to have Winds of Rebuke up. I know that he already has a ton of life, but... Okay, we Angler... for you. Okay. Yep. Counter goes here, okay. Makes total sense. You haste it. You have 1 up. Is there anything that can punish me if I block here? Not that I can think of. Brute strength is 2, right? Yeah. Okay, I can't think of anything that punishes me here. So I think I'd rather just do that and keep my life total high. Play for the long game here. Yep. I think we might just hang back. It fades all of his attacks. Thin my deck a little. Hold Winds of Rebuke. Just try to prevent a blowout. He's at 27. Monument. Okay, Monument's scary. He has unnatural stamina. Okay. So I have 5, 6. I can leave up 2 mana of any color? Any one color, right? Yeah. What could I possibly draw that would be useful? Yeah, okay. I'll just leave up blue-green. So let's go ahead and cast this. Blue, black, and do. Memory. Nifty. I did in fact draw Destin. Dang it. I think we just play the Seeker out. And swing. So, that was nice. I was just basically a straight draw 7 because I shuffled away the land I don't need. Yep. Yep. I can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana next turn. So I can drop this and hold Descent. That's not bad. I assume you swing with this, and I'll let you. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'd rather you didn't, but... Okay, so... we're gonna play Greater Sandworm. Leave that up. 2 more. Like that. And I'm gonna hold Destined here. Magma Spray. I don't think I intervene on that. I'd rather protect this. I think it's gonna do more for me eventually. So it's gonna get flying soon. So now I have Destined if I need it, or Cycle Hieroglyphic. This really isn't that scary except for the monument. The monument is kind of a hassle. Okay. So I do have to worry a little bit about flings. 6 is a lot. What? He's not going to attack with that, is he? Interesting. I know you don't have tricks. Cycle. That's not bad. Okay, so I think we start with the cartouche. Vitalist. Okay, so now we swing. Eight in the air is a lot. And then the best defenses, I'd like to leave up Destined. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana I can mess around with. Yeah. So I think we just play Decimator out. We'll use black from here. I need to leave up. I guess that's fine. Play it that way. Leave up. Yeah. Put it on the Sandworm, I guess. Makes it easier to block this stuff. It's unfortunate that I can't flash this at the end of the turn, but can't have everything, can you? Festering, okay. Okay. I just have to not die to fling. Okay. Haste that. Okay. Okay. So, this blocks here. This blocks here. I take 1, go to 7. Fling does not kill me. Brute strength. Now Fling will kill me. There's nothing I can do about that, though. Okay, he doesn't have the Fling. Okay. Or he does? He has the Fling. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that. That's unfortunate. I started off so well, too. I actually think that was a pretty good deck. Well, oh well. Thanks for watching.